Our current market, coupled with the fear of the 2008 housing collapse, certainly creates a panic and fear amongst a lot of people. So, what should we prepare for? Let me give you my best, well-educated prediction.
Oh, no, my poor Spencer, no. No, you won't. Because in June, you will do something so terrible, your friends will never speak to you again.
Oh my God, what do I do?
You will eat inside a restaurant!
Sound familiar? So just over a decade ago in 2008, the financial systems that the world depended on started to collapse. The ensuing panic drove large companies out of business and many into bankruptcy. The crisis accompanying the current pandemic most certainly caused hardship to certain industries and certainly hurt many small businesses. However, it hasn't rattled the world economy. It seems that a year later, things are slowly getting back to normal for most companies. Have you been on the roads lately or in a restaurant or a bar? People are clamoring to get back to normalcy. So what's the drastic difference between 2008 and now? Quite simply, to paraphrase Realty Track, we changed the rules. We told banks they needed more reserves and that they could no longer underwrite toxic mortgages. Check out the results of that regulation captured in this graph, depicting the number of failed banks since 2007. So in 2008, the government saw the crisis as a top-down problem and didn't act to help homeowners that were in trouble. This time around, the government moved to help ordinary citizens very early on in the pandemic. Working from the bottom up, an estimated $5.3 trillion went into the public in 2020. Also, bank deposits increased by nearly $2 trillion during the past year, and credit card debt fell. Don't get me wrong, many have suffered over the past year. However, the economic toll of the current recession was nowhere near the scope of the Great Recession and will not result in a housing collapse. Especially here in Silicon Valley, where tech, the lifeblood of our economy, soared to new heights on many levels over the past year. Will we slow down from our current pace? Of course we will. And take it from me, what we're experiencing now is actually typical cycles in the Silicon Valley housing market. With prices where they are a decade later, the percentages seem much more exaggerated. But inventory is growing toward more normalcy, and what the nation has been feeling over the past year is what the Silicon Valley has been experiencing for many years. Demand has probably reached its peak for the summer, and we'll see a reduction in the amount of offers. It's already happening in a lot of areas. However, instead of 10 plus offers, we may see like 2 to 3 offers per house. As a seller, your competition in the neighborhood is going to be that much more important to pay attention to. And as a plus, according to California Association of Realtors, 10% of homeowners plan to sell in the next 6 months, which is 25% higher than normal. However, sellers have never been in a stronger position, with 50% more equity in their homes than in the bubble years. So the bottom line, guys, housing demand is still unrelenting and the absorption rate is at record levels despite the increase in inventory. Our sellers market here will continue for several more years. I encourage you to watch my past market update videos and see how over the past year my team and I have accurately predicted what was going to happen in our local market post-COVID. Again, you guys know I'm Shannon Ellison from the Walker team, here to educate and navigate, not speculate and fabricate. I'll see you guys next time.